Looking for Bible teaching and theology that is gospel-centered, mind-illuminating, heart-convicting, life-changing, and an all-around good time? Whether you're a seasoned theologian or someone curious about the Christian life, listen in as the Valley Life team teaches the Bible, holds life-relevant discussions, and interviews and shares insights and stories designed to help you know Christ more deeply and serve His church more effectively.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever and however you're listening, and welcome back to the Valley Life Podcast, where we're taking theology to the people wherever they are. My name is Pastor Vinnie. I'm the lead pastor of Valley Life Community Church, and on today's episode of the Valley Life Podcast, I thought I would read a letter that I will be sharing with the congregation of Valley Life Community Church as I prepare to begin my sabbatical starting on June 1st. Dear church family, in January, our elders shared that they granted me a sabbatical this year. This November will mark my 7th full year of service at Valley Life Community Church, 19th overall in full-time pastoral ministry, and 10 years since my last sabbatical. Beginning June 1st, I will be completely relieved of my pastoral responsibilities and will be focusing on personal rest and spiritual rejuvenation. The reason for the sabbatical? Why did our elders grant this? The simple answer is this: to proactively protect and care for me and the church in hope of increasing our longevity, both in ministry and mission together. According to statistics that Barna Research has delivered, most pastors leave their ministry positions due to spiritual burnout, the high stress and cost of ministry, or other issues within the church. And please hear my heart. I'm not sharing this reality with you to whine or complain about how tough it is to be a pastor. I can't imagine doing anything else with my life, and your encouragement and support make it a joy and blessing to serve as your pastor. Our staff knows how good we have it. You people are truly amazing. However, it's still important to me and our elders that we proactively care for our pastors and staff to ensure personal, spiritual, and emotional health so that we can lead and shepherd in a way that honors God and helps you. What's my plan? As the elders shared, starting June 1st, I'll be gone for a 3-month sabbatical. I will return to my regular duties on Tuesday, September 1st. The amazing staff will take care of all the day-to-day stuff like they normally do, and we have scheduled a set of excellent men to preach in my absence for the Sundays I'll be gone. I'm not worried about this one bit. We have an amazing team who is clear on our mission and values, enabling them to make wise decisions just fine without me. My sabbatical plan includes a few weeks of travel for my family vacation and dropping Noah off at Idaho State in Pocatello. I've also built in some time for a few personal days away for reflection and prayer. I'll also be meeting with a pastoral mentor to glean wisdom and insight on some of my personal and ministry goals. Other than that, my plan is to rest, to read some good books, and to enjoy time with Sherry, Noah, Nora, and Novalee. So, how can you pray for me? Sherry and I and the elders would greatly appreciate your prayer in the coming weeks. Here are a few ways that you can pray. 1, pray that my time with God will be refreshing and invigorating. My prayer is that I would come back after these 3 months spiritually rejuvenated. Pray that my time with the Lord would give me new insight and perspective, helping me to love Him more deeply and become a better leader in all aspects of life and ministry. 2, pray that my family can rest and make great memories together. I pray that I not only benefit from my sabbatical time, but that my family benefits as well. Pray that we would make the best use of our time together, and that the normal stresses of life could be put on hold, and that our time together would be enjoyable, life-giving, and full of lasting memories. 3, pray that the board and staff team leads strong in my absence. I still ask that you pray for their strength and leadership while I'm away. Pray that God would grant them greater wisdom and courage to lead with zeal. Pastor Brandon will be taking the lead for the staff and ministry, and Kevin Whipple will be taking the lead for the elders and church board. Finally, I want to thank you all for your support and encouragement I have received over the last few months in preparing for this time. I can't tell you how much it means to me and my family. It's a true joy and honor to be your pastor, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for the future of Valley Life Community Church. With great love and affection, Pastor Vinnie. I thought it also might be helpful to review the frequently asked questions page and letter that the elders composed and have shared over the last few months. And so I'll just run down these pretty quickly. What is a sabbatical? A sabbatical is an extended period of rest, rejuvenation, and reconnection with God and with family. It's considered a best practice in healthy churches to send pastors on sabbaticals periodically. There are many resources that show sabbaticals result in greater health for the pastor and greater ministry involvement in churches that follow this practice. Why is Pastor Vinnie going on a sabbatical? The sabbatical is not prescriptive, but it is preventative, which means it's not a remedy for burnout, but a proactive investment in his health and congregational well-being. How long will Pastor Vinnie be on sabbatical? The sabbatical will run from June 1st till the end of August in 2026. What will Pastor Vinnie be doing? Well, the plan is to rest, physical rest and disengagement from daily ministry responsibilities, family time, unhurried rhythms, and time away from the ministry-related obligations will take place the first month. In the second month, I'll be aiming at refreshment for the soul, spiritual renewal through retreat, prayer, and worship time. Time will be dedicated to reading Scripture devotionally rather than for sermon preparation. And finally, research and readiness, refocus for return to ministry. I'll be doing some focused theological reading and study to prepare for future preaching and leadership. Am I coming back? Absolutely. I won't be seeking any other positions or speaking at any other ministries throughout the terms of my sabbatical, and Lord willing, I will be returning at the beginning of September. What's the plan while I'm gone? Things will look much the same at Valley Life. We have a gifted team of pastors and elders who will continue to preach the gospel on Sundays. We also have some guest speakers who will come to bless us with their ministry. Church functions will continue, and our talented church staff will continue to serve us in the day-to-day operations of a growing, healthy church. Can I contact Pastor Vinnie while he is away? The elders have asked that you would respect this time of rest for me. I will not be checking my voicemail, text messages, or email while I'm gone. What if you have a spiritual need or request? Spiritual leadership at Valley Life Community Church has always been carried out by our leaders. Our elders, deacons, staff, and community group leaders are here to love you and serve you in your spiritual growth. If you have a critical or urgent need, Kevin Whipple will be graciously volunteering to be a primary first contact as an elder, and he can be reached at krwhipple@bigskyresearch.com. Once again, that's krwhipple@bigskyresearch.com. What can you do to help? As I mentioned earlier, you can pray for me and my family that this would be a refreshing time for us and that we would experience true rest in our souls. And then finally, in church, perhaps most importantly, what can you do to help during the sabbatical? You can continue to take steps in your own spiritual growth to love and serve Jesus more. I want you to know I'm so grateful and don't take for granted this opportunity to rest. I look forward to rejoining the family and congregation in worship towards the middle of August and in service and leadership at the beginning of September. As always, church, may God bless you.
Thank you for listening to the Valley Life Podcast. We hope today's episode has enriched your understanding and sparked new insights. Stay connected with us for more episodes. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you listen to podcasts. Until next time, remember, bad theology hurts people.